They're from all over the world, including West Hempstead, New York. With us right now is Arnold Levine. He is from West Hempstead, as I mentioned. He was a Chief Financial Officer for Defense Electronics. Good to see you here. Thank you for joining us.
Good to be here.
Thank you. So you seem like you're a seasoned veteran when it comes to cruises, right?
Well, been on a few cruises and land trips and organized on our own.
How do you enjoy cruising?
Oh, very lovely. Terrific. Particularly on a kosher cruise when everything's prepared and it makes it very easy.
It's a lot better when you just have the davening, you have the meals, and you have really wonderful gourmet kosher meals.
Exactly. Excellent.
People don't realize it's the chef of the boat who prepares it together with the kosher chef, which why it tastes so good.
That's right.
So prior to you're retired, you were a CFO of Defense Electronics. Tell us about what you did beforehand.
Before I was retired?
Before you retired, yes.
Well, as a Senior Vice President, Finance, and Chief Financial Officer, handled all aspects of the management of the company, from banking to budgeting to forecasting, certified financial statements.
And what did the company do?
Built electronics for ships, for radars, for land.
Are we using one of those electronic devices here on
No, military.
Oh, military, okay.
Right.
Sound fun. How many years did you do that? A while.
Yeah, 45 years.
Wow. Do you miss it at all?
Do I miss it? No, everything. Kol be'ito. Each thing in its own time is terrific. The first year I retired, I was an adjunct professor in advanced finance at Landers Touro University. But I found a program at Hofstra University, which is really fantastic, called PEER, Personal Enrichment in Retirement. And there I'm a past chairman of the program. We run the curriculum and we do the presentations. 150 to 200 people, depending on the year, and 3 days a week, morning and afternoon. And I give a presentation usually about one every 2 months. All different subjects, complete curriculum.
So I guess it's different being in education from being a hands-on Chief Financial Officer, Vice President, right?
Absolutely. My late mother-in-law used to always say, so explain to me, what exactly do you do? And I said, well, I just make decisions all day long.
And did she understand it? Because I'll be honest, a lot of times people that I know I'm friendly with are in finance, and they tell me what they do. I still don't know what they do these many years later. I don't understand it completely. So it's a little more complicated than the simple ones, right?
Yes, it is. Under my aegis was not just the accounting and the planning and the budgeting, but also contracts and negotiating, the whole IT function. So it covers a broad range of financial management and administration.
Wonderful. Thank you for sharing with us. And I assume that you've been on about 8 cruises from what you told me, right?
That's correct.
And so you have a lot more in the future. You enjoy the cruising life?
I enjoy the cruising life. And a couple of years ago, we bought an apartment in Jerusalem and now go several times a year and spend approximately 4 months a year in Jerusalem.
Wow. It would be nice, but I guess it would be dangerous to have a cruise line leaving from the United States and going to Israel.
Long.
It'll be a long trip, but I think people would enjoy that. You can stop along the way at different places. It might be something interesting. They used to have from Israel a cruise line called the SS Shalom.
Yeah, that I
years
didn't
ago.
know.
Yes,
yeah,
it doesn't exist anymore. But you have other countries have a cruise line.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe Israel does. Maybe somebody will correct me if indeed it does at this day. But it used to have the SS Shalom.
Very good.
Wonderful. Thank you for sharing that with us. And thank you. Good to see you here on the cruise.
Thank you. Good to be here.